You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Well, the showstopper from 45 on Saturday, the line heard around the world. One of the truest things that man has ever said, and that coming from a man who often speaks the truth. We've got our panel here to react. Kathy Barnette, Republican Senate candidate in Pennsylvania and Armed Forces Reserves veteran, and Aaron Elmore, contributor for Turning Point USA and columnist for the BizPac Review. Kathy, let's start with you. No truer words. Everything woke seems to turn to poop. Kathy.
Yeah, like you can literally just put that on rewind and we can listen to it over and over again. It expresses so much of what we are all feeling in this country. I woke up this morning thinking about Yosemite Sam from Bugs Bunny when he said, "What in the tarnation?" I woke up literally this morning thinking, what in the tarnation has happened to our country? And all it took was 8 months. Wokeism is the tool that has dismantled so much about our nation, where we have our generals, instead of coming up with a coherent and effective plan of first removing the people and the assets before you remove the military force, they do the opposite because they're too busy sniffing under rocks, looking for the one or two racists that they may or may not find within the military, doing stand downs and trying to sniff out white rage. Whereas the Taliban, Iran, Pakistan, Russia, they're not playing. They have always remained focused. And I feel very unnerved for what is about to take place. I honestly believe that capturing Kabul will become the dog whistle for many of the radical Islamists around the world.
Even maybe not even a dog whistle, Kathy. It may literally be terror central. I mean, it will be what we went into Afghanistan in the beginning to do. Aaron, weigh in on that very quickly. Military being overly concerned with wokeness going into this, and now looking back, going, some of the things that we were talking about back then seem so stupid compared to what's really going on the ground.
You said it best when you said the word stupid. We are a country of platitudes and pronouns when we need to be strong on the international stage. We are seen as weak and pathetic by the Taliban. They're not scared of Joe Biden. They're not scared of the United States. They laugh at us. They mock us as they use our American cars, wear our American soldiers' uniforms, and reenact Iwo Jima. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's sad, and it has to end. What happened to the days of combat readiness? They are replaced with gender-neutral bathrooms and making sure that military officers have pregnancy uniforms. It's absolutely absurd. And the bigger message here is what's going to happen in China. They're going to totally destroy Taiwan. What's going to happen with Russia and the Ukraine? Anything they want. Cuba, Venezuela. It doesn't matter because they all know that the United States is going to do absolutely nothing.
Very quickly, we got one for each of you, if I may, Kathy. Take a listen to Kamala Harris when she's confronted with a difficult question. This is how she seems to answer them. Go ahead, guys.
What's your response to reports of Americans?
Hold on. Slow down, everybody. I want to talk about two things. First, Afghanistan. We couldn't have a higher priority right now.
So, Kathy, she laughed when they confronted her about the border. She laughs when they confronted her about Afghanistan. What's going on with the vice president?
Yeah, it is their number one priority, and yet she's in Vietnam. It's kind of like when her number one priority was our porous borders, and now by the end of this year, 1.7 million illegals having crossed that border, and instead of being at the border, she was actually in Ecuador. Can you believe it? Again, no. Just 8 months ago, no. We've traded in patriotism for wokeism. We've traded in truth for fluidity. You just make it up as you go. We traded in a sturdy backbone, which we had in the previous administration, for what has become the equivalent of ear cartilage. It is truly astounding.
Love it, Kathy. Very quickly, I'm going to leave this with Aaron. This thought, we just found out Andrew Cuomo is leaving his dog behind when he left the governor's mansion in New York. This disgust. Throw a picture of it, guys. Can you believe, Aaron, the thought? What a horrible human being to leave that puppy dog. Look at that dog. Name's Captain. I'll take Captain. Final thought, Aaron.
I will take Captain. I have a son that's been asking me for a dog for 3 years. Nothing surprises me from such a terrible megalomaniac of a man who's getting everything that he deserves. Man's best friend doesn't even want to be best friends with him, so this is just desserts for the disgraced Cuomo.
Poor Captain. And by the way, they came back afterwards. They were caught red-handed. Once again, a politician do what they do best, lying about it after the fact. They were caught. He said, oh, they were just leaving Captain behind for a little while until they found a place for him. Kathy Barnette, Aaron Elmore, we're going to say thank you to both of you for being here.
Thanks, Eric.
All right, coming up, Pfizer's COVID vaccine gets full approval of the FDA in record time. Anyone thanking Donald Trump for that? World-renowned Dr. Ben Carson joins The Balance next.